Everyone, welcome back to Yellow Cottage Soapery. I'm making a remake of Stud Muffin soap, and the fragrance is called Stud from Nature's Garden. And so it is a restock, and I always do white, blue, and brown, and I'm going to stick with that. I have Key West Blue, and I finally got more of my Swiss Chocolate Mica from TKB Trading. So I'm going to use those two along with white as a base color. I'm just going to do a simple swirl and texture the top, and then tomorrow after I cut it, I'm going to try something fun and different with the soap, and so you'll have to stay tuned and wait and see how that works out. Let's get started. This is my third batch tonight, and I haven't made 3 batches in one night in a while because I was feeling I was in a little bit of a rut. As far as creativity, and so I have a list of the remakes and stuff that I need to make, and I thought, well, at least I can make some of my remakes while I'm trying to come up with new ideas. and cut stud muffin. And this is the top, which someone said it looked like wood grain, and I think it really does. If it had more, you know, just browns, I think it would be really cool. Now, just a little tip for some of you, if you want to unmold your soap a little bit sooner and it's kind of sticking to the sides of your mold, what I do usually is pop it in the freezer for a short time, and then it comes out much easier and it doesn't stick to the sides. Just because I'm impatient, and usually I like to unmold it sooner than I probably should. But like, I put this in the freezer and then we left and I came back, I forgot it was in there. So it's really kind of hard, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it anyway. I was very excited to go back to using a log mold. I got thinking about it last night, and oh, I love the swirl. Oh, I really like that one. I got thinking about it last night, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to use whatever mold I feel like. I'm not going to restrict myself. I think I'm going to stick with using the slab molds in my more popular fragrances, except for this, because this is a man soap, so I kind of like the bigger, wider bar. But, and I really like the top on it. I think that looks cool. But I'm going to, my more popular ones, I'll use my bigger slab molds. The ones I try to stock year round, I have about 12 of them, or maybe a few more, 12 to 15 soaps that I try to keep in stock year round. And then I do my seasonal soaps. So I think that I will go back to using some of my log molds, because with a slab mold, there are certain pores that you can't do that you can do in a log mold, and I miss doing some of those. So I think that is my plan. I like having different size bars. I don't feel like they all have to be completely uniform. For a little while I thought, oh, I should keep them uniform, but I really don't need to do that. I'm loving these swirls though. The colors look so pretty together. So what I'm going to do with these soaps, and I'll shut the camera off because I forgot to bring my supplies over. I am going to make this soap on a rope, because I've been wanting to do it, and I've had people request that I do it, so I thought this would be a good one to do it with. So I'm going to pause the camera because I've cut enough on camera, and I will be right back. I'm going to get what I need to show you how to do that. Okay, I'm going to show you real quick what I'm doing. I went to Lowe's and I bought some nylon clothesline, and the reason I bought this was because it's rot and mildew resistant, so obviously being a clothesline, it won't rot or mildew. And I wanted that in the shower, so you don't want something that's going to get wet and get yucky. So if you buy soap on a rope online, I know you can buy them from Brambleberry Wholesale Supplies Plus. They're like over $1 for one of them. I paid a little over $2 for all of this, and it works just fine. I just did one real quick, so I think it's really cute. What you do is you just take your soap, lay it down, make sure you guys can see, and this is just a straw, but it's a hard straw. It's not one of the, you know, ones you get like at a fast food restaurant. Now, depending on where you want to put your rope, I want mine in the corner, so you want to just push it down, but you don't want to be too close to the edge. And you want to do these after you cut them, because then they're not, haven't hardened too much. They're still a little bit soft. So you pick your spot close in the corner, wherever you want it, and I'm just going to push down until I feel it come through the other side, and then wiggle it back out. Now the soap's going to go in your straw, and obviously the straw isn't going to be used as a straw anymore, but you can see that when you cut this type of rope, it does have fray at the end a little bit. So all I did is took a little piece of washi tape. You could use whatever kind of tape you have, and I just kind of wrap it tightly around one end, and this is just going to help me feed it through the hole. because I didn't want to make the hole any bigger, and I knew it was going to fray. So I just feed it through, and once you get it through, you can just take your tape off or cut that piece off. And in order to kind of conceal the fraying on the end, what I did was I put my two pieces of rope together, wrap them around my two fingers, and wrap it around, and then you're going to want to pull it through. And here you can kind of guide it. You want to push it as close to the end as you can, make it nice and tight, and there you go. You have soap on a rope, which I think is super cute to hang in the shower like that. So I'll go ahead and do one more real quick. Did I cut another piece? I just kind of eyeballed it. I need to find the end of my rope. There you are. I just kind of eyeballed it and cut it a tad bit bigger than what you need, so you can cut that piece off. Take your straw and push it straight down. When it goes through, then you kind of pull it back out. I mean, this is real quick. And just take a little piece of tape, wrap it nice and tightly around your end. And then go ahead and feed it through. So I'm going to kind of push it with my straw. There it goes. And then once you get it through, just put your two ends together, wrap it around your fingers, and make a knot at the end. And kind of hold the end like this and push it up as close as you can to the end and make your knot. And there you go. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next video.